Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Munfrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It. We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, thank you for doing so. I'm Kevin Mumphrey, and this is We Will Fix It in Post. I have with me my colleagues Carson Hype Ferguson, and Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
So today I wanted to talk about 3D movies. The only reason I was thinking of bringing this up because Venom is out, and I just now realized the movie was out. And I think Venom would probably be a good movie to see on 3D.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
As long as it ain't a gimmick, where it's like done in pieces here and there, which a lot of 3D movies are done like.
So do you kind of feel like, because usually I was just think when I would see like a movie in 3D, it feels like what McDonald's do with the McRib.
Yeah, pretty much.
3D's back.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, and it'll be like 2 or 3 parts. Like, what is it? I remember I watched that movie. It was like a Greek Roman mythology type movie, and I watched that in 3D, and it was just like a waste.
A Greek mythology.
Man, it was a story of one of Zeus's sons. He has so many.
So,
well, they did Resident Evil. I think one of the movies in 3D.
That was meant for 3D though. That was like the whole purpose of it, like pretty much.
Yeah, but it was certain scenes though. Like if you look at it, the certain scenes worked, but for all of it to be in 3D, it just didn't make sense to me.
So you don't think a whole movie should be in 3D?
Well, like
that means a whole movie has to be action packed.
Yeah, and it's gonna have to be ported over. So I understand why they wouldn't do the whole movie in 3D. Like you're watching pieces of the movie in 3D, so they just pay to animate pieces of it. But it's like just in the center of the screen. Like they pretty much avoid the edges.
Yeah. So it for me, I just don't feel like watching the whole 3D movie because you're watching the movie for the effects when it's in 3D. You're not really paying attention to the movie. You know what I'm saying?
So your thing with 3D is like my thing with musicals.
Oh, I love musicals. But anyways.
Yeah, but with me, when I listen to musicals, I pay attention more to the music and the singing than I do the filming.
Even West Side Story?
Yeah. I kind of like the singing, the performances. So like I honestly have no idea what West Side Story is about.
There's a knife fight.
Two gangs, Kevin, come together.
Like wasn't it like based off of the whole Romeo and Juliet thing, kind of
something like that?
Yeah, it was like.
So it's Romeo and Juliet with gangs.
So like one side is the dude and the other side is the girl. They're not supposed to be together.
Right. And that's just like
there's a knife fight involved.
A Bronx Tale. Like that name of that movie.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. That's what it's like.
I mean, like, and if you really think about it, or whatever, Michael Jackson actually got the knife fight scene from Beat It from West Side Story. I think West Side Story.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And then they updated it with The Outsiders like years later because that's like a more updated version of that at the time.
Have they remade
with Pony Boy?
West Side Story, or is they just being done in stages now?
They made a movie.
Yeah.
It's I'm
saying, have they remade the movie? Because I think
they did in the 90s.
We remake everything else.
I think they did in the 90s.
Right. It's a 9. I think it's a 90s version.
Oh, now I was thinking more like
got like a Gwyneth Paltrow in it or something.
I didn't watch that, but what
it feels like something that would be remade now. Because
like why?
We do everything else.
Yeah, but I'm saying why? I mean, what's gonna be the thing now? It's like
it has to be something relevant within the day.
Yeah. I mean, because
when it's remade,
there's a lot of movies that just do remakes and aren't good at all, and all they do is piss off the fan base. And what I never understood, don't make something with a certain title that has a certain cachet about it, and then say we're looking for a new audience. You are an idiot if you do that, because like all you had to do was get something passable, and people were going to throw money at you.
Right.
That's
But
it.
isn't that the point of it anyway? You're putting it out there. Well, one, you're trying to get the old audience to go rewatch it. So it's
That's what you hope.
returning.
But there's people that are like actually fighting with the audience now. I'm like, why would you, the entertainer, fight with the audience?
You know that's not, like they say when you have to explain a joke, it's not funny.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like.
Yeah,
You got to argue with the audience.
And I'm like, yo, don't spend your time arguing with audience people or potential fans that could come and support your movie. All you're going to do is turn more people away from you. It
Right.
doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. Why would you be in an adversarial when you're supposed to be in an interdependent relationship?
That may be the thing. Like they're not looking at it as an interdependent relationship.
I'm like, all right, I hope somebody else is going to support your film then.
Has one of the Fast and Furious movies been 3D?
That should be the next one. Yes.
I think they have
Yes.
like done elements of it in 3D, like one of the earlier movies, but I don't think it did that well. So that it didn't make any sense for them doing the other ones.
See, that's like that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because it's like they always kind of, it's one of those 3D is one of those things that just keep bringing back every now and they just keep kind of doing it, but it never. I feel like the effect that they want it to have,
It ain't gonna be.
it usually don't.
It ain't gonna be like Walt Disney's 3Ds, where
Nah.
you go to them.
No, because
Like those are
but
a
they're-
next
they're,
level.
They're designed around that though. The whole film is designed around that, so that's another character in the story.
Because like I think Avatar, like I've never saw it in 3D, but was it made in 3D?
He had a
Yes.
3D version.
A 3D
It had a
version.
3D version,
It was immersive. What I hear.
but it wasn't all that, in my opinion. I've seen I went to the theater to see it in 3D. It wasn't all that.
It didn't.
Well,
so
compared to a lot of other movies, because that movie I was talking about was Immortals,
okay.
and basically it was like the center of the screen, and then it was so much like weird stuff going on. Like there was just like it was like a wall, and it had these arms like reaching out of it, because I guess they were like these souls or something like that. They were trapped in this like thing, and then like it was like hurting my eyes to watch it. I had to take off my glasses many a times because it was weird, like how some of the stuff.
So was the
done.
experience of it like hurting your eyes?
No, it was just like I don't know, just too much stuff going on. Like I don't know, like I guess I had to focus on too many points because there was so much stuff going on. It was really weird.
Hmm.
And I was like, man, I should have definitely not watched this in 3D.
You know, that's kind of, so did that kind of take away from the,
Yeah.
because you're having to focus on so many elements, the ones that's supposed to be coming at you.
And it wasn't necessarily designed for 3D. They had a lot of 3D elements in it. And I just remember like it was all like pretty much center of the screen stuff.
Oh.
But there was enough stuff going on where they had a 3D stuff to where it's like weird. Your eyes are trying hard to focus on like different spots at the same time. So maybe that's what it was. It was like it created a lot of eye strain.
And you have to be careful about that when you're doing 3D movies.
Yeah.
Because it's if you want the audience to focus on a certain thing, then you have to allow that in the movie. Now, when you got a whole bunch of stuff going on, it's not going to work. And people are just not, I'm not going to see this in 3D because it's just not worth it.
And then what you're showing on screen is what you're not showing on screen is just as important as what you're showing. And if you have 3D, you may be distracting from parts of your story.
Oh, that's a good point. Like having something that the thing that's supposed to be coming at you, and you're basically focusing on that. And that's
But you got something on the side or whatever, and now you're looking at that, because our short attention spans.
So for me, and I've only watched like a few 3D movies, but I think I tend to what I'm expecting, I'm usually getting less, and maybe I'm kind of overthinking what this should be. But the movie is never in 3D the experience is never what I think it is. I'm usually underwhelmed with the experience. Like I almost expect like one of the characters to come out the room, but yo, what's up, bro? Hi. Go take care of this right quick.
It's for me. It's just the fact that I've been to Disney World and I've been in those 3D. I'm talking about the good 3D things. So me going to a theater or IMAX and seeing these 3D movies, it really doesn't entertain me.
So you mean like as far as like Disney, like the theme parks, or
right? You can go. There's different.
Yeah, they got their own theaters in there, like certain attractions or whatever. And every 10 years they change stuff up, depending on the movies.
Right.
I mean, like, look, Galaxy's Edge and the one in California. That's like the whole Star Wars exhibit. So it's like Millennium Falcon, all the Star Wars pieces and all that stuff, and you go into the Star Wars universe.
So I've never been to Disney World. So what is that experience? Their 3D experience?
It's real life. Like they put enough effort in it to make it as real life as possible. Like you're really there. Like you going to the movie theaters and putting these glasses on. Mm-hmm. It's 3D, but it's nothing like that.
Now, are you wearing certain glasses at Disney as well?
I think they have. I went when I was younger.
Some attractions,
right? Some attractions.
So I remember when I went to the it's World in Florida, right? And Land in California,
California and Florida. Yeah,
but it's
but I'm saying which one? Like one's Land and the other one's World. I can't remember. I think World's Florida, right?
It might be. I went to the one in Florida, but I can't remember.
I went to the one in Florida when I was younger,
right?
And my sister was like mad little. She was barely walking, I think. And then I remember we went to this one joint, and it was like Godzilla. Yeah, it wasn't Godzilla. It was King Kong, and like I guess he had wrecked all these buildings, and a bunch of stuff was on fire, and the whole thing is escalating, and it's like, and you're sweating because of the heat, and you see the fire, and you're basically in the middle, and you're in this floating car, and you're going up, and like the monkey swings at you. And then like the car like tilts and all that. So they
basically like the whole, like even the room you're in, they kind of make it a whole ambiance.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole. It's like if this whole room was green screen, and then they sit this thing right like in the middle, and you get in this cart.
Yeah.
The whole room is green screen.
The Star Wars one was like that because it had like one where you're like in one of the TIE fighters and you're like fighting or whatever, and then It's a Small World. It's not like that. It's basically like a big world.
Yeah.
I mean, they spent a bunch of time, and you like slide down like this chocolate slide or something like that. It's weird. I think that one's still there, right?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Like I'm telling you, I remember me going, but it was a lot of stuff we did, and it's a lot of stuff we did not get to.
I remember my dad didn't like the fact that you spending so much money.
It's a lot of money.
I remember his face.
You gonna spend that money?
Look, I remember I got like a $15 pencil. And my dad just made this face because my mom was like, "Yeah, go ahead, get it."
Go ahead.
And then I was like, "Hey, Dad, look what I got." He's just like looking at me, and I just remember like, "How come you're not having fun?" And, like as a kid, and then like now looking back, I'm like, "Oh, I know why you weren't having fun."
Right?
Like he wanted to break that pencil, but like it was $15. I can't break $15, but.
Like the tickets. So like there's different studios.
Yeah.
So I still have my ticket. My tickets, like we went to 3 different studios. I can't remember them, but I still have my tickets. But they were like, they're expensive. But it's, when I say it's worth it, though, like you might look like that, but I'm saying,
woo, Ric Flair.
It's worth it. It's worth it when you go
for the memories.
Like again, how long it was when you went? How old
shit, I can't remember. I was like, I don't know. I was young. I don't know.
Think single or double digits age wise?
It might have been early double digits, like right getting into the double digits.
And
you still remember that experience?
Yeah.
I was
single. Single digits.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was saying.
So like I know I wasn't 10 yet. I can't remember how old I was though.
And you remember that whole experience of buying that $15 pencil? And
oh yeah. I remember them. I remember them moments. Yeah. I remember a lot of moments when my sister was like, barely walking because she was like slower because she's just barely walking.
Yeah.
And then like I would be trying to get to someplace fast, and my dad would be always slowing me down. Case in point. Her first Halloween, she was walking, and my dad was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm trying to get to the candy," and then he's like, "Slow down." So then I fall way behind him. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "You told me to slow down." And he yanked me up with the force of
Thanos.
Oh, like Thor, spinning that hammer. And I remember I was like, ah.
So Oh, you like, oh, you that kid? Okay.
I was like, I was super literal, but most kids are.
But he took that
But
like.
he snatched you up though.
Oh yeah. He hurt my little arm.
But the point is, like, you remember those experiences. Apparently, Disney World is really good at creating that experience.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten even maybe a quarter of that watching a 3D movie?
No.
No, you wouldn't though, because it's not designed for that. It's really not designed for the experience.
But shouldn't it be? Because I mean, like, I'm paying.
There's so much that glasses
more.
can do though. There's so much glasses can do when you put the glasses on.
Even just the film experience. It's a lot to experience a film experience, and most of it is on the customer itself, especially now. It's like to have the movie like going experience, you have to get with your friends. Like maybe it's like one person that you don't normally get with all the time, or you watch films with them all the time, and now like that's your all thing.
Yeah.
So that's one way to build that experience, but that's completely on the customer side, not on the actual, the theater itself.
Right.
And you would think they would try to design some stuff around that to get people to do more sociable things at the movie.
Social things is what?
I don't know, like being outside or whatever, having like a little pop up or whatever to take pictures or whatever and tag, themselves.
Oh, so kind of like
you're like movie night,
like when we did for what is it called? The Black Panther, like they'd have
yeah.
Right.
that.
Because that's how you make an experience. Because how many people went and did the cosplay thing with Black Panther and actually had an even better time at the theater?
Actually, because
I guarantee they weren't complaining about popcorn prices that day.
No.
you know what, you're right. Because honestly, like out of every movie experience I've had, that was the most memorable one. I mean, we were working at, but it was like seeing the kids and the outfits,
and
people taking
them
pictures.
being so happy.
Oh yeah, and them just doing the Wakanda thing. It was great. That actually makes it. Yeah, that was literally probably the most memorable time I've had at a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because we were working this, I don't even know. Did we even get to watch the movie?
Yeah, we watched it.
I watched the movie. I was like,
I think you watched it before, didn't you?
Yeah, but I wasn't working with y'all though.
Yeah,
like
no.
on that event anyway. Like, what is it? I had a free ticket because of that Denzel Washington movie, The Equalizer, that I didn't use and it was about to expire. So I got it then, and I was like, but that's a free ticket. I want to support this joint. So I took my dad to the theater. Then my mom wanted to see it. My mom was like, I don't want to go by myself. So then I had to go with my mom. So I ended up buying like 4 tickets.
No.
I think I did. I wanted to go Avenger. I went to go see that twice in a theater.
Right, which one?
The one after Black Panther.
So Endgame?
Yeah.
So I watched the second. I watched the second part.
No, Endgame wasn't after Black Panther. Black Panther was before the middle one, or not middle one, but the one before Endgame.
The one where he destroys the land.
It was a setup.
Which one was
it
that?
Was a
one?
setup movie. Yeah, where all the people got snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Endgame was the last one.
No, I'm thinking. Yeah, I just can't think of the name of the first
yeah,
one.
the
It's just Endgame's the one I normally watch.
Avengers. What? Infinity War.
Infinity Wars. That's what it was. Was that in 3D?
It probably was.
No,
it probably was. It probably had some 3D elements, like where they just toss in some
elements,
stuff.
but I don't know. It could have. I mean, that's one movie I would think if you were going to do that experience with.
Because I know it had a THS joint, the THX. Like the sound joint.
Okay. Yeah, I think I don't maybe because I'm thinking like the Endgame scene where before Captain America's having this big fight and then Black Panther comes out and they all kind of like heading towards each other, like that in 3D could probably be sick.
I mean, like all the portals opening up, that'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be like, oh, look at that. You can see to the other side.
Oh yeah, this is all. Yeah, I mean, a lot of
reach your hand out. Be like, I can see it.
And if you're in the wrong theater, hey, sit your ass down. Like,
oh man.
Did they play 3D movies in the hood?
Nah.
No, in Memphis you had to go
Southland.
No,
not Southland, but South Haven. That's what I'm thinking.
The Matinee. Is that what it's called?
Parody. I
think
you.
Paradiso.
Okay, I'm thinking Majestic for some reason. Shout out to y'all.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, this Memphis business.
Shout out to 901.
So
I don't know what y'all talking about.
you even look like it.
I'm just gonna stare at this.
But
door.
so what movies you think could do well as far as 3D?
You know what?
Because I think most Marvel movies
Yeah.
could.
But there's still elements in it. Like the whole movie being 3D.
Nah, like it's too much. Like after I saw that Immortals movie, I was like, I don't think I'll be watching any more 3D movies because like my eyes were hurting.
Okay, what about Fast and Furious?
I mean, yeah, it has a lot of Fast and Furious in it.
They don't need another gimmick. Don't give me any ideas. Don't give me any ideas. If they go into the moon in cars,
we're giving you everything else.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be another 3D.
Come on, Vin Diesel fighting dinosaurs.
I don't need him to take his shirt
3D.
off and it be 3D. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Hey, my man lives a quarter mile at a time.
He's doing it for family.
We done yet?
Terrible.
So we'll end it here. So thank you all for listening. Once again, I am Kevin Mumphrey with It Impulse with my colleagues Karsten Hype Farguson.
Message.
And what?
He trying to hit you with something different. He gonna hit you with something different because he tired of you cutting him off when you edit this.
Well, he has to stop giving me reasons to cut him off. It hurts me to have to do that. It hurts me.
Man, go ahead and finish, man. Damn, man. Come on, it hurts me. It hurts me.
Not as much as it hurts you, but you know.
I was like, man, you sound like my mom when she was beating me. Come on.
Back to that other episode where you talk about mommy and daddy fighting and stuff like that.
We're going to get past that. So, and my other colleague, Victoria V.A. Jones.
Good afternoon.
And that is a wrap.
Yeah.